Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. So, we're back with more of the revisions on our book one um, in what will be a three-book series. I mean, it'll probably take me like 2 years to write, just to be honest, but I mean, like, or a year, an additional year from whenever we publish this. So, I don't have an exact, hey, this is the speed in which I write at done yet, but that's where I'm going to throw it. This morning we're going to be doing more of the revisions. I've got my little notebook that we wrote down what revisions we wanted to get done when we were writing through it. Plus, I have random pieces of papers that we also wrote goals down. I think some of this stuff we've already got through. In fact, a lot of it. I believe the ad generalist. Rory's going to be a generalist. The other night, though, I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, I really want Rory's character to be a little cooler than it is. Um, Not that being a, space type mage isn't cool, because that is absolutely cool. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to argue with, hey, that space magic, that makes it cool. But let's just be honest. Um, Revision 2, the round through, which I'm looking through. I've got notes on all this. Should have organized better before starting my stream this morning. I apologize for that, you guys, a little bit. That's my bad on that one. Plus, naughty enough, I spent a bunch of time making D&D guys the other day. So there's like a half a dozen Dungeons and Dragons, like 3.5 characters laying around. I don't feel I have chat up. I can see my stream. Oh, there chat is. Okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Man, I was like, what the heck is going on? And so I'm having an easier time finding a random Dungeons and Dragons character that I was designing than my notes. Notes. You know what I'm saying? But I just found them, so we're good. Okay. And I'm gonna grab a Kleenex, which I conveniently placed near me this morning, so I had to be like, hey, let me go get one of those. Okay, so moving on, there's a lot that I'm realizing I want to back add into this. And so in revision 2, um, I want to make sure to get that done. You know what I mean? And so I was trying to come up with a better new list on our revision process. Plus, I wrote down our revision process somewhere, which I honestly didn't find right now. But let's just be honest. Let's move forward. Besides the fact that now I feel like a mess this morning. It's okay. We'll move forward knowing that I feel like a mess. Okay, so Avi Blake, we need to improve him. That'd be a good idea. Oh, here's part of it. Oh, we need more background information on Amelia slowly gaining control of the disease and stuff like that, along with other stuff which we didn't even give the background information. So, where Sam purges into the AI, that extra chapter we're going to write, a lot of that is to cover details that we don't know that we want Sam to know. Um, about Amelia, about just the crazy, basically anything that we want to add into addition of him knowing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ought to be fun. What chapter is that we already have it set up to start writing on it. I'm not sure I want to knock that out anymore. It's probably Sam delving into this AI right here on 11. It is. Let's figure out where we left off. on this increase the alienness of everything. Hey, Kilman. Hey, Eugene. I hope you're all having a great day. On the next revision, revision two, that's when I'm going to try to increase the alienness of it. But because I already know how much, if I change anything, we already experienced the echo through and the butterfly effect that has. So we all know that later on, I don't want to be like, oh, and I want to change something like major in a character. So I don't want to add a new character or anything else in the next revision. So, but one thing I was just deciding, and I know that we've mentioned this several times in the story, right? You're lurking in the mountains? Oh, I love mountains. Wait, do you live in Eugene, Oregon? Hey, I'll get that to you. I'll be on later today, by the way. But I'm on planet Arcadia right this second though, just as a heads up. So here's the deal. I've mentioned that the elves were pissed off about the whole idea of mankind was using genetic manipulation and stuff like that, and its use of technology and stuff like that. And the elves want to blame the entire coming of the horrors on humans, and the humans being abominations and stuff like that, right? So what I've decided is our mage for the Confederate planets, right? She's gonna be one of these said abominations. So Rory is going to be a human. I don't spell chimeric enough. Chimer. Did I get that right? Is that right? Is that the correct spelling, or is it just messing around with me and not spell checking me? Chimeric. It's 5 a.m., guys, so I'm typing the word chimeric and hoping that it's correct. Is I don't believe that's correct. I'm gonna have to Google it. I apologize, you guys, but that just chimeric. Okay, I spelt it right. Okay, I'm just I for some reason I was like, yeah, it's too early to be spelling that word correctly. Touche to my cell phone, undermining whatever. I don't know. I'm going to drink some more coffee, obviously. Okay. Sable, I did exhibited feline traits. Okay. So we're making Rory the mage a cat girl. That's right. I just did that. I felt that there's, by the way, this does not count as any of the alienated up part. Rory's just part of a chimeric person. Um, mm, okay, let me read through this. For the most part, she is an attractive female, but with some exhibited feline traits such as her ears, tail, a light layer of fur, cat eyes. Did we decide that she had a, I'm gonna put it soft. And do you know what? Not only that, Rory is a black cat. I don't know why she's a black cat. That seems like it would be super effective though. Like if you were a black cat, like if you were trying to hide at night or something. I don't know. Okay, such as her ears, tail, light, soft black layer. Okay, so we've just got her detailed in there, right? Okay, so Rory, our mage, which by the way, now I have to kind of go back and kind of glance over this. I'm gonna have to write this in there because didn't exist before like 20 seconds ago. When well, it existed, I guess technically as soon as I was thinking about it last night. It was like, you know what? I really feel that we got way too many humans going on this adventure in a galaxy in which not everybody's human. And in a galaxy in which we defined already that some of the humans aren't even human. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have any non-human humans. So Rory's gonna be a chimeric. Um, so that's gonna complicate things, yes. Does that probably have some kind of ramifications? Well, it doesn't matter because we're all gonna have to have ramifications from the fact that we're slipping Rory in anyway. And honestly, I don't know. The Phantom Shade as a cargo ship, a fake cargo ship, is kind of bugging me a little bit too, but not enough that I care that much. I'm like, ships names. We can deal with that later if I really get bugged by it. I like the name, but it sounds like a warship of some kind or a spy ship for sure. Okay, let me get back to what we're doing. So we've got that Rory is now going to be a chimeric cat girl. Let's establish that that's not all she has, though. Tenant exhibit. Why am I misspelling exhibit so badly? We'll just go with that. Exhibited. Okay, so this is going to sound. This is going to allow us, because Rory, I'm planning on bringing back in one of the later books, just for the record. I haven't figured out exactly how, but this is one of the characters that we'll probably have do stuff when everything comes back together. So by like book 3, Rory will probably be back in. So let's go like this. Let's see. Okay, so we'll define that. Later on, maybe in book blah blah blah, after I look. So I might look up a bunch of creatures that might have handy genetic traits that we can throw in on Rory, like part of her bag of tricks. I don't know what those are right now, you guys, so I'm not going to sit here and make them up, at this moment. Just not even going to happen. So we know Rory is going to drastically affect the fight later on, which I don't care because it all has to be rewritten anyway. Um, there's so many issues with stuff that we need to do the rewrite on. So I'm going to click this button. Let's get in here. I don't remember where we left off, so I'm going to have to actually. Oh, we were all the way to the med bay scene. So this scene right here is right after Sam helps steal some pills for Kiara from the med bay. Scrap on this, you guys. I'm gonna probably have some stuff go down differently because it doesn't make sense. Some of it doesn't make sense. So here's what would have happened. Technically, they're like so while they're doing stuff here, right? Daniel and Ethan would be getting the bomb ready and stuff like that. Actually, that would be while they're actually doing stuff. So I'm not gonna write their throwdown scene live on the internet. I'm not because honestly, I think Google will get mad at me if I'm writing throwdown scenes. You know what I'm saying? But basically, this is where Sam hooks up with Kiara. Honestly, I think I need to write that probably over the next couple days off of stream so that we just have that taken care of. Because I keep skipping over it, even in the writing, I skipped over it because we're streaming, and I'm like, oh, we can't write a throwdown scene, and we're gonna have other throwdown scenes in the other books. So like, honestly, this guy's basically gonna put the what they call those books. Oh, um, I thought about what they call those books, and then I was embarrassed to say it. Honestly, I was like, so people call those books smut books, but this is almost our character's gonna be like space smut. I mean, the smut part hasn't been written in there, guys. Be fully aware that these books will contain what is the full definition of smut? Let's find out. I don't want to be misusing stuff, guys. Smut. Oh, well, the real definition is really negative and crap. The one that I'm talking about, which it also gave me, smut is a okay. Oh, oh, it's not going to be offensive. Oh, it's not going to be offensive. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's going to have throwdown stuff, but not in some kind of offensive way. Okay, never mind. It's not smut. I just thought it was because I hadn't Googled the definition of smut. It's my bad. That's on me. When you know, right? Okay. We haven't got much work done at all this morning, but we did accomplish turning Rory into a cat girl. So they come out of the med bay after their throwdown. As we walk towards the galley to get some lunch, we heard a loud explosion followed by screams. Am I gonna leave all of this the way it is? So this is where we have to bring in Rory too. Oh, crap, all the guys. Let me read over this and figure out exactly. So honestly, Rory would have tore shit up here. I don't feel we back put Rory in very strong at all. When I clicked her little thing, it had her only appear in a couple places. Okay, so this is where we shoot the crap out of Blake. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Rory hanging out with Mia a bunch. Because Mia's a corporate mage, Rory's a Confederatory planet, a mage for the Confederate planets. In which I might change that where one of them's a mage, one of them's a whatever. I don't even know. I don't. That's something we can deal with in round two of this. Because I'm not really sure that I really want them both using. Well, you know what? I want to allude to that there's more systems of magic in the solar system than just mage. You know what I'm saying? And so likely Rory's not going to be a mage, and Mia's going to stay a mage. You see what I'm saying? It's okay. You guys will follow me. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to find out where. Okay, this is Trag's body's torn to pieces by here, right? Sarah doesn't die here. Spoiler alert, Sarah dies. Everybody knows that already, though. Where does Mia and Akio appear even? See, Akio, I've got him. Sorry, I was reading back and forth between all of this part, and was really trying to figure out where the heck Akio and Mia and the cyborg appeared. Like where they came in. So let's see. Oh, they went past. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh man, I feel okay. We're gonna have Rory hanging out with Mia and Akio, okay? And honestly, on revision two, I'm gonna have to expound this a lot more. But the fact that it'll be dropped right here helps out a little bit. I'm all like reading down here, and I'm reading through this whole shootout part, and I was like then reading, and I'm like reading the part where all of a sudden I'm following Akio, Mia, and stuff, and none of it at all made sense. Honestly, I'm about to give them a Daniel and Ethan a third person. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not changing that, guys. I apologize. That's just me talking crap. You know what kind of stuff. We know what happens if you think you're adding a single person and it affects almost nothing, and then all of a sudden you put them in there, and all of a sudden you find out what that does affect, and you're like, WTF, this is not good. I mean, it would be good, but it would be bad too. Rory, I'm really thinking that we change Rory today from being a mage. But then I have to find her real quick everywhere and make sure we get that changed. On top of that, we have to find her anyway because reality wise, we have to put in that she's a chimeric cat person. You know what I'm saying? We have to mention that. Okay. Cat girl. Woman. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm trying to think of what to do here. Okay, so there needs to be more communication between the other characters with each other too. Like I think 100% of the communication in this book right now, by the way, is direct communication from our main character to the other people, and there's like none of them talk to each other at all, I don't think, in the whole book. That should be something we write down for revision number two. On top of that, I need to find my frickin' list that I wrote. So we actually changed some of the dialogue. By the way, I do have our whole revisions lists and stuff like that right here. We do have the, you know, back add powers and stuff like that. We did some of that. Honestly, we have enough powers now. We've got an AI chapter, but we don't have another. Brandon's character, I don't feel I have it check marked off, but I'm gonna uncheck mark that off. Honestly, I haven't developed Brandon's character at all. It's not that good. I have the word flying. That's a horrible idea to write a one-word note, guys. Don't do that to yourself. I freaking no idea what I was thinking. Flying. That doesn't even mean anything. You know what I'm saying? So let's scratch that out because that's illogical. Whatever the crap. Oh. I think I have an idea of what it meant, something to do with their flying, but I still, it's such a horrible note to myself that it doesn't mean it's not helpful. Oh, I did separate out the AI and the infection. We've got that separated. That's good. We did not establish yet that Kiara cannot read Amelia, but it's true. I know it. You guys know it now too. We haven't wrote enough stuff pointing out that he's aware of the nanites. We haven't done the AI chapter. Jeez. Oh, we didn't do enough. Uh, Crap. So I've got four things left at least. We did change out the weapon systems and do more back detail with the cargo ship, by the way. That we've got done. Oh, guys, freaking, we're rocking through this list of revision stuff. Okay. Ship now does have a full crew, but we haven't wrote that up yet. And we've got the other magic siders. I mean, magic users. Oh, okay. So we're gonna be good on this, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so let's move forward. I ran behind Rory, Mia, and the remaining cyborg towards the. So we'll know the name of the remaining cyborg. We know them. Our cyborgs are like Jackson and Washington. Did I not write cyborg on these guys? Did I only write one of their names so far too? Washington's a cyborg. He's one of them. I didn't. You guys, I really need to fill out this thing. Well, I'm gonna leave that like that. Later today, by the way, I really am gonna fill out the thing and I'll fix this. But it's either gonna be Jackson, well, Washington or Jackson, I think. The two cyborgs, just for you guys to know. Okay, so we'll fix that later on. I ran behind. Really kind of don't like that, but whatever. We don't have Daniel or Ethan in here yet either. I'm gonna kill him right here, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked them out in some way and was threatening to kill her if she didn't unlock the system. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In panic, he shot her, taking her life. Seconds later, second later, do we want to put arrived or were? We just were there. Seconds later, we were at the sealed door of the bridge. Okay. Akio asked, what is Daniel doing now? I watched. That's really short. I don't really like this section right here, but we're not. I already said that number 3 is where we're going to improve language in number 4, so I'm not that worried about it. It does tell what happened. I watched as Daniel tried to get the communications back up while aiming his heavy laser pistol at the door. I told Akio he killed the crew member and is aiming a weapon at the door. Why wouldn't I just say heavy laser pistol, but whatever. Mia spoke. It was the first time I had heard her voice. It was. I don't really like that. Mia spoke. It was the first time I had heard her voice. It was calm and filled with power. It was calm and filled with power that flowed over me. It was calm and filled with power that flowed over me. Okay, I'll go along with that. Sounds good enough. Open the door, Sam. Okay, boom. So I'm gonna guess that I feel that we established that she probably used to kind of like do this dude spell there, but maybe she's just entrancing. So we can leave it with a vagueness of to what happened there, I think. A dreamlike fog flowed over me without thought. Oh no, definitely. I feel that does establish that he was under spell, right? Do you guys feel that? A dreamlike fog flowed over me without thought. I opened the door. I'm gonna change that without thought. I, boom, right? So basically, she says that he just like without thought goes voomp and does it. Ooh, my foot just fell asleep. Let's shift and make sure we still have sound. That's always good, right? Usually you guys tell me if, hey, you don't have sounds, but just in case. Guys, I feel this is going along smoothly for as slowly as it goes. We move forward faster. Okay, so we're gonna separate this out. Okay, so this is gonna become more complicated. Boom. So now Rory moved forward. Okay, so Rory's the one gonna move forward first now, right? Everybody's good with that. I like how it does that. Do you guys like that? How it just like popped up her character stuff? Okay, so she's gonna generate a shield now. Okay. Rory moved forward faster than anyone I had ever seen someone move before. I'll rewrite this whole section right here. Okay. Rush forward into the room. Okay. Rory rushed forward into the room, uttering a spell as Daniel opened fire. Okay, let's read through this and see if this makes sense still. I mean, it could. Hey, Iverson, how you doing this morning? Good morning to y'all, by the way. My coffee is not frickin' scalding hot today, by the way. Just gonna say this. Okay, so we might have this fixed. This might even be a cooler scene because of it. Okay. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and the remaining cyborg. Who, by the way, is not going to be and the remaining cyborg. That's going to end up being in Washington. So that's going to actually be shorter. So I'm not going to be and the remaining cyborg. That'll it's going to flow better when we make that the person it's supposed to be. The the bridge while monitoring what was happening. It was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked them out in some way. Do I need to define what? No, because I already have probably, so you know what I mean. I don't know. and was threatening to kill her if she did not unlock the system. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but was too late. In panic, he shot her, taking her life. Seconds later, we were at the sealed door of the bridge. Akio asked, "What is Daniel doing now?" I watched as Daniel tried to get the communication systems back up, while aiming his heavy laser pistol at the door. I told Akio, sorry, gotta fix that. He killed the crew member as aiming a weapon at the door. Mia spoke. It was the first time I had heard her voice. It was calm and filled, I want to almost say it was calming. Was it calming or calm? Let's say she's calm. So I don't know. Let, we'll leave that the way it is. It was calm and filled with power that flowed over me. Open the door, Sam. A dreamlike fog flowed over me. Without thought, I hacked in, opening the door. I feel like that there needs to be a comma there. I hacked in, opening the door. Whatever, we'll leave it for right now. Rory rushed forward into the room, uttering a spell as Daniel opened fire. His laser blast, and that's plural, blasts all deflected by the shield she generated from her spell. As Mia moved into the room behind her, Mia, let's just go like that, as Mia. Mia, that's totally horrible spelling. Good thing that knew what I was saying. Mia immediately moved into Mia immediately moved into the room behind her. Oh, okay. Mia immediately moved into. Okay, let me double check this. Okay, Mia immediately moved into. Oh, I don't like that. Why am I not liking this? Mia immediately moved. I'm not liking this for some reason, guys, at all. And I know this isn't where we're trying to fix this stuff, but this is glaringly pissing me off, so I'm gonna fix it. Okay, immediately moved into the room behind her. Okay, let's read this and see if it says what we're wanting to say. Let me also make sure I have sound still, because that's always good to check, right? Some days this thing flips off after no time at all, and some days it just like doesn't mess with us. I don't understand. Literally don't get it, but whatever. Okay, Mia immediately moved to back Rory up, motioning her hands in an arcane way. I watched the sigil form. That should be a comma, not a thing. See what I'm saying? Boom. Form. Boom. This is Daniel's possessive. Okay, boom. This is gonna make much more sense. Mia immediately moved back. So, what the crap happened? I don't know what the heck happened there. Back up. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. Mia immediately moved to back up Rory. Motioning her hands in an arcane way, I watched the sigil form. Daniel's screams immediately followed. Slowly breaking whatever had held me. Wait. Oh. So I do have him under a spell right there. Okay, slowly breaking whatever held me. I'm gonna just have it where the AI was able to aid him in breaking it. The A finally able to. Finally, the AI finally able to aid me in breaking what had held me. I moved to see what had happened. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. The AI finally able to aid me in breaking what had held me. I moved through the doorway to see what had happened. Daniel had blood pouring from him. Kind of think it should be out of him, but okay. So Daniel had blood pouring from him as he writhed out of on the floor, right? So what's this? We're gonna get rid of the from him. Hey, Eugene. Okay, so you need two RKs? Okay, awesome. Luckily, it keeps track of that stuff. I hope you guys are all rocking it, by the way. Oh, I'm going to be on Arcadia tomorrow. Are you going to be on Arcadia? Meet me there. We'll do repair stuff. That's what I'm there doing right now. I'm actually not even technically on Arcadia. I'm on one of the motherships. I just literally was going to take it out today, ding it up, and repair it. But I made a crap ton of RK25s before I left, so don't worry. Like crap ton. Don't. We're good. Okay, so let me see what pouring from. Okay, so Daniel has blood pouring out of the torn holes in his body. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of how to say this best. So basically, here's what happened. She cast a spell, and it made his bones grow like sharp thorns that then cut through and protruded from everywhere on his body. Does this make sense? So what I'm looking at is how to best write that. So we have, it looked like, and I'm going to write this better, this section, because I want it done better. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I feel like this is what we're doing. Tell me if this sounds better. And okay, Daniel looked as if his bones has pushed through his skin. Oh, no, that's not what it looks like. Daniel looked as if his bones had grown sharp barbs that pushed through his skin. Okay. I don't use the word tear. How do you tear something? I don't know how to spell tear. I just realized that. To tear something? Oh, it really is. Why does that? Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, so now we've got it, right? Daniel looked as if his bones had grown sharp barbs that pushed through his skin, ripping and tearing his flesh, protruding from everywhere. Is that the correct moaned? I don't write the word moaned very often either, honestly. Moaned? It is, it is, it is. Okay, cool. When you don't use a word a lot, you're like, well, does that look correct? Okay, boom. So obviously she used the mean spell on him, right? Okay, let's go like this. We'll reread through this, make sure we've got this done. I think we have this done right now, so then we get a jump forward. And honestly, I'm really liking this. So now in our scene, Rory moves in and goes and blocks all the shots, and then Mia's like, "Hey, I'm gonna hit you with my cruel spell of not messing around." Okay, so let's read back through what we've done, which is all the way back up here. We've redone this whole little thing, which I think is gonna make it stronger. So whatever. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and the remaining cyborg towards. Oh, we're gonna fix sentences and make them better later on. It was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had. Wait. Oh, yeah, this is after the thing. It was not good. Daniel was sure. How do we jump to that? It was not good. I feel that this needs to be fixed better. This it is horrible. Okay, now let's see if that fixes it. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and the remaining cyborg towards the bridge while monitoring what was happening. Oh, frick. So I do that. Do. Crap. Crapola. I didn't need this. I just wrote some crap for no reason. Okay, now we've got it fixed for reals, guys. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and the remaining cyborg towards the bridge while monitoring what was happening. What was happening was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked uh, him. We'll just say him. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked him out in some way. Locked him out. Okay, now we've got it fixed. What was happening was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked him out of the system in some way and was threatening to kill her if she didn't unlock the system. I feel that we don't need that in there. Boom, right there. What was happening was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked him out of the system in some way and was threatening to kill her if she did not get it unlocked. Boom. That's a solid. I feel we're good there. You guys, we might have this freaking halfway coming together. I'm going to tell you what, 4 more revisions. This might sound like we were coherent when we were writing this or some crap. I mean, I don't know. I'm super excited about it. Okay, let's focus here. I watched as Daniel tried to get the communication. Oh, we have to let her shoot him. Okay. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In panic, he shot her. Do we want to say Daniel? I feel I want to actually say Daniel. In panic, I'm gonna say Daniel shot her. Yeah, like using her name when he's murdering people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In panic, Daniel shot her, taking her life. Okay, and we're gonna switch to from shot to. Okay. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In panic, let's switch from panic because it's not panic. In boom. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In frustration, Daniel unloaded a burst of fire on her. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In frustration, Daniel unloaded a burst of fire from his heavy laser rifle, taking her life. Oh, see, that's good. That's it. That's all we need right there. We know he got annoyed. We know he just went zap, but like with some kind of rapid fire laser sound. But lasers don't really make sound, so like some humming that happens like a couple times. I don't know. Capacitors doing work. Who knows? Let's just pretend it goes choo choo choo. Okay, second later, seconds later. Okay, seconds later, we arrived at the sealed door of the bridge. Akio asked, "What is Daniel doing?" Well, now, blah blah. Somehow I just went low energy right there, guys, and I apologize. I don't know what the heck happened. I really do feel I just like went like my coffee just like fell out from under me or something. I watched as Daniel tried to get the communications back up. Wait. He just asked me what? Okay. I don't know why it's bugging me a little bit. Okay, so I watched as Daniel tried to get the communication systems back up while aiming his. Oh, we have it as a pistol here. I need it to be consistent. So here's a pistol. So this is an automatic pistol, huh? Okay, cool. Let's get this. Uniform this crap through here because we only have him using this for a second, so just having it going all over the place doesn't make any sense. I almost want it to be a rifle, but whatever. Just making sure nothing else needs messed with, guys. Okay, heavy laser pistol. Seconds later, we arrived. Try and look over this. I don't see anywhere else where I wrote anything else, right? No. Laser pistol, laser pistol, laser pistol. Should have picked up this laser pistol. In a D&D match, I would be picking it up. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't have something on my lip weird or something. You know what I mean? Open the door, Sam. A dreamlike fog flowed over me without thought. Okay, without thought, I hacked in. That would be a comma right there. I hacked in, opening the door. Okay, Rory rushed forward into the room, uttering a spell as Daniel opened fire. His laser blasts all deflected by the shield she generated from her spell. Mia immediately moved to back up Rory, motioning her hands in an arcane way. I watched the sigil form. Daniel's screams immediately followed. The AI finally wait. The AI finally able to aid me in breaking whatever held me. I moved through the doorway to see what had happened. Daniel looked as if his bones had grown sharp barbs that pushed through his skin, ripping and tearing his flesh, protruding from everywhere. He moaned in agony as he writhed on the floor, bleeding. Okay, boom. That's good. That's solid. I mean, like, honestly, in revision 3, we'll probably improve the language a little bit, but I feel that that's a solid, hey, I'll have a million complaints about that paragraph right there. Okay. A little bit hungry. So we've upped the magic too. That was one of our things on one of the lists that's floating around that I don't know where it is, just for the record. And so, yeah, we're rocking through this stuff. That increased aliens part bugs me a little bit right now, but we're going to increase aliens in the next revision through. Okay. Okay. Akio asked me to find out what was sent and to find out who Daniel had contacted. I moved to the communication system, blah, blah. So this part we're all good with. This doesn't need any revision in it because it's not changing at all. We've got Daniel and Ethan. They communicated. I mean, like, probably gonna have to fix it in some kind of like revision later on, like where we're just fixing like the wording and stuff. But none of the rest of this stuff changes at all. So let's go down here and let's move forward slowly. Um, okay. So this is where we need to drop in Rory again, so she's consistently in this stuff. Okay, so Sam, go check on your friends and see what you can find out. Mm. Okay, let's look at Sam and Rory. Go check on your friends and see what you can find out. Okay, so here we've got it. Hey, how you doing, Burrito God? I hope you're doing good. Sam and Rory, go check on your friends and see what you can find out. I don't really think that he that what would he need to find out? Nothing. So here's what I'm gonna do. Phil, I'm gonna switch this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this sentence here, right? This is gonna actually make this paragraph better. This is crazy, but I know y'all want to cry about that too, but we're gonna buck up. Okay, watch this. This salmon Rory here, I'm gonna make it where that doesn't exist. Okay. Then watch this. This is freaking it's gonna make more sense somehow. Okay, dun, dun, dun. Okay, watch this. This is how it's gonna make more sense. Oh, dude, it's going freaking awesome. Seriously, right. Look, we finished the book. We're in revisions now. Like, book one is done. Ooh, I shouldn't have just scrolled like that, guys. That's what am I thinking? Now we're gonna define where we are again. It's okay. We're somewhere up here. But we already finished. Yeah, it's insane. I think, like, yeah, if you're thinking about writing again, right. It's super, because you gotta just keep on freaking rewriting whatever you want. Like, so we're on revision one. We're gonna do 5 revisions. Right now, I'm unifying everything with this Rory character that we added to up the amount of magic in the story and stuff like that. On revision 2, I'm going to increase the alienness of some stuff. Some more alien type stuff's going to be in there. A little bit more scene setting type stuff, like a sentence here or there that like scene sets a little better than what we've done. Revision number 3 is going to be making sure that all of the language is a lot better. Like I need to fix some of the wording on some stuff, but outside of that, but yeah, now we're done with this book. At this point, it's just making it better and making it better. And then I'm gonna give it out to some people. See, we're not writing that delve into the AI today. I don't want to write that all right now. Because honestly, I have to figure out exactly what all he needs to know because most of the stuff that we're going to learn that he has access to information wise comes from the AI. Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta find out where we were. I stayed watching over. So Blake's down right here. Ethan Daniel. This is where they're blaming him. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get some copies printed. We're gonna write 3 books from this whole thing though. So I'm gonna write another one right after and another one right after. But I'm gonna take a break while I figure out exactly what the crap real quick. Okay, so here I found our way back, guys. Yay! Look at that. Don't just flick through your book, then you have to find out where you were again. By the way, I'm starting to actually really have this book memorized. I mean, which would make sense since we wrote it and stuff. But I mean, like I've looked over it and stuff enough that now I'm kind of starting to have a pretty keen idea of where stuff is when we get there. Okay, communication shut down, blah, 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 killed. Oh, yeah, this is where we. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so right here is where he says, okay, this is where we were, guys. So this is what I fixed. So I'm going to need Kiara and Mia. Um, I really don't like the wording of that. I'm gonna need Kiara and Mia to help me get what I need out of Daniel. Get to help get what we can out of Daniel. I'm gonna need Kiara and Mia to help get what we can out of Daniel before we dispose of him. Sam and Rory, go check on your friends. Okay, so this is much more, hey, direct, we're gonna torture this dude, is what I feel. So here's what we're saying now, right? Feel the organization on this is bad, the sentence, and I really feel that this is one that will definitely have to be redone. But it does say what happened. I'm gonna need Kiara and Mia to help me get what I can out of Daniel before we dispose of him. Sam and Rory, go check on your friends and keep them away. Uh, None of you. Oh, see, this is horrible. Sam and Rory, go check on your friends and keep them away. None of you are gonna want to see this. It's stumbly, and so it could be worded better, but I'm going to leave it, and we're going to leave that for like the number 3 go through to where I'm trying to fix that kind of crap. Number 5 is also going to be more fix that kind of crap. I could tell he was not joking. It became clear he planned to torture information out of him. Do I just want to say Daniel? As I walked out of the bridge, I could see Daniel still alive in agony from the bones protruding from his skin. Excuse me. Okay. Rory and I. Rory and I made our way back to the crew quarters where Brandon, Toby, Orion, and Zach were standing. Boom. Trag's body had been moved already, but the destruction from the blast was still apparent, with blood coating much of the corridor. Now, with the smoke cleared, that's a comma right there, I could see the blast had destroyed the doorway to my quarters. See what I'm saying? We're doing good. Zach, Zach's look was that of anger. Oh, see right here, boom. How did this happen, Sam? You were supposed to be watching them and watching our back. Now Blake is lying in the medical bay and Trag is dead. This is true. That's what happened. Boom, boom. Two. I don't know why that was like that. Orion pushed his way between us as if to control the situation. Working to calm down Zach and Toby. Do I have Zach and Toby all mad at me? Okay, well, whatever. I guess we'll have to. Zach looks anger, blah, blah. I think we're just gonna have Zach be mad at him. I don't think Toby says anything, just for the record. And is it Oren? Is it just Oren? I need to get all these names in here. Guys, holy crap. It's okay. Feel that I'm needing to fix this badly. Okay. Oren pushed his way between us, as if to control the situation, working to calm down Zach. Oren said, look, we don't know what happened. That would be look, comma. Oren said, calm down Zach. Oren said, look, we don't know what happened. And these things happen. I that really don't like that. This is where I'm at. I really don't like that, the wording. And I know we're at the, look, we don't know what happened. Okay, Orion pushed his way between us as if to control the situation, Working to calm down Zach, Orion said, "Look, we don't know exactly what happened, but we all knew the risk. Oh, wait. We all knew there were risks." I feel that's good enough right now. I'll probably want to improve that somehow, though, right? Okay. Sam, you really need to explain. Sam, this would still be in quotes then, too. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I feel I need to separate this a little bit, guys, because this gets confusing, right? So Orion said, "Okay, look, we do not know exactly how this happened, but we, but we all knew there were risks." Why does that not flow well? Look, look, we don't know exactly what happened, but we all knew there were risks. Oh, I'm not really loving that. It's okay. Okay. Let me go over this again. Working to calm down Zach and Orion. Okay. Working to calm down Zach, Orion said, "Look, we don't know exactly." Oh, that's how, what? Exactly how. Look, we don't know exactly how this happened, but we all knew there were risks. Okay, that makes sense. Sam, you really do need to explain what went wrong with watching them. Sam, you really do need to explain what went wrong with watching them, though. I thought you were going to take care of that. That's not the most perfect conversation there, but it does make sense. We're not really trying to mess with that a lot. From here, I feel that we need to look over this. This is where he admits he got distracted with frickin' Kiara, blah blah blah, Toby, blah blah, Blake, blah blah. Trying to look through this and see where the next little section is that we end up. So honestly, though, the Sarah being the healer part, right? That's the part. I don't think that we're gonna wait till way here to unveil that she has healing powers. I need to write this down. The Sarah healing issue. I need to read through this enough to decide where we unveil Sarah's healing. So Sarah's healing is a serious thing. We only have her in the story for most of this book, but her healing power is actually a big deal. And so that I need to know a little bit more. Everything else here I'm pretty happy with. This whole chapter 11, the AI part where I have to write a whole chapter. We only have 20 minutes left today, in which, so I'm gonna probably call it early in all honesty, more than just try to start chapter 11. Um, Obviously, we're at chapter 11. I'm going to back read all the way back through this and try to fix all the way. We're going to add the chapter 11 section, which is just him learning more information from the AI stuff. It's where we're going to establish the storyline for Amelia slowly gaining control of the disease herself. And so basically, I need to read back through everything so I know everything for sure that Sam knows at this point, and I need to read forward and decide exactly what all we're putting in here. Next Friday is what we'll be doing. Is this chapter 11 the AI part? Um, Over the week, I'm going to probably mess around with this, try to get some stuff fixed. I'm going to try to find all my notes on what we need to get fixed and see exactly where we are on revision 1. But then all we have to do is revise all the way through the rest of these chapters after adding that chapter. But the revising through honestly isn't going to take us that long. It doesn't look like. But see, we're flying through. And this is growing and growing. We're flying towards that 30,000 marker. I would like it to be closer to the 40,000 word mark, but we don't need it to be there. You know, if it's at 30,000, I'm actually okay with it where it's at, but we know it's going to be at least about 30,000 or plus, word zone, which is reasonable for a book. And so I'm pretty happy with it. It's book 1. We'll do this 2 more times on just this. I'm going to take a small, like, month break or 2-month break between, starting the next one, though, just so you guys know. Not just jumping in, not just jumping in that frying pan the second that we get out the gate on this. But let me scroll this baby back to where we're supposed to. I swear that thing. Um, I'm going to be on Entropia this weekend, just so you guys know. So if you want to catch me, you're more than welcome to catch me on Entropia. I'm not going to be streaming. I'm going to just be playing. I'm going to find somebody that we can raid over to. I'm going to see first if there's somebody writing. Nope, it's us. That's it. That's who's doing that. Okay. I understand. A lot of people have told me they can't believe that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna write. I was just trying to see who all was doing stuff. I like all these people just for the record, but Raiden is the one that rated me last. He is likely playing Entropia, but he's playing one of those weird middle game things, those, I don't know what you call those things. I do trust that he's playing stuff though. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. You guys are all epic. Um, have a great weekend, and I'll see you this next week. Peace and very best wishes.